For your safety, please keep your eyes on the animals. Thank you for your time and attention. I'm teaching at a high school government class. As with most teachers, I have a few students who can be stubborn about doing their work, but especially one stubborn girl. She drives me crazy. This is just one occasion. It's on a Thursday. The test will be tomorrow. For today, we're going to play a review game to make sure everyone knows the material. You can take notes during the review game and use those notes on the test. You cannot use your textbook or your regular notes. Why do we have a test on Friday? Fridays are the worst day to test. Can it be changed? Nope. We have to keep the schedule set by the school. Can we at least use our notes on the test? You can use the notes that you take during the review game today, but not the notes you took during the unit. What about a textbook? Nope. Just take notes during the review game, and you'll have all the answers for the test. What if I write down everything you say today and use it, huh? Perfect. That's exactly what I want you to do. Let's start the review game. We play the review game. Naturally, stubborn girl refuses to take notes. Then on Friday. Okay, let's get this test started. You should change the test to Monday so I can study over the weekend. I told you I can't do that. Do you have your notes from the review game yesterday? No, because you said I couldn't use my notes for the test. I said you couldn't use your regular notes from the unit, but the review game notes were okay. Well, I didn't take notes because you said we couldn't use our notes. Whatever, I guess I'll just fail the test then. I had to bite my tongue really hard to keep from making any remarks that might cause her to complain to the principal about me. Not surprisingly, she did fail the test. I obviously don't like it when students fail my class, but this girl failing didn't bother me at all. Our department store is connected to the mall on one side. The other three sides have doors to the parking lot. The mall requires us to lock the doors to the mall, which are heavy sliding panels. Right when the mall closes at 9, we are not supposed to let people through the doors. This is hardly an inconvenience. Late customers can be let out of any of the outside doors, for the mall's entrances are kept unlocked for about half an hour, so it's easy to reach whatever parking lot you need. And the mall is small enough that you can walk around the outside in like 10 minutes. Despite all of this, people still tend to lose their minds over these doors. I'm counting my register a few minutes after closing when a woman starts knocking on the glass of the mall door. I look to my coworker. Someone's over there. Just ignore her. We're closed. We're not supposed to reopen those doors, whatever it is. I keep counting, and the woman keeps knocking. That woman keeps trying to get our attention. Could you see what she wants? I need to deposit my cash. The woman has been knocking for several minutes now. I finally finish closing my drawer, lock up the cash, and go check on her. I'm worried she forgot something important inside, like her cell phone or car keys. I yell through the glass. Hello? Can I get through to my car? No. Now, the part that makes this even worse is that the entrance is only 50 feet away from her. She could have been well on her way home by this time, instead of knocking on the glass for 5 or 10 minutes. I'm shopping at a department store with my sister and her daughter. My sister bumps into an old friend from school, and I just stand awkwardly to the side while they catch up. The topic turns to my niece, and my sister mentions getting her vaccinations last week, so we're treating her for being brave about it. This causes my sister's friend to start a long rant about how dangerous vaccinations are, and how she should never inject poison into your child. That, and I quote, "It causes autism, and that's worse than Hitler." My sister, who is a pediatric doctor, just smiles and lets her friend rant herself raw. A couple of seconds after she finishes, my niece pipes up for the first time. "Mommy, is this what stupid looks like?" My sister and I burst out laughing, while the friend blushes and storms off, screaming, "I hope your niece dies of autism." I work at a clothing store that does custom prints and embroideries. We also sell patches of flags with the country's name on them. Although most of them are countries, we have one design with the Confederate flag, which has Rebel written next to it. Look, they have country flags. Brazil, Canada, Chile, China? Wow, that's a lot. But what kind of country is Rebel? I've never heard of that one before. I think it's one of those Mexican countries. Yeah, I think you're right. It does sound a bit Mexican.
again. Rebel Arriba.
Dear God, why? I had a coworker call about a bill she received, and I overhear this conversation of her on the phone. She is definitely not the nicest or brightest person in the world.
I have a bill here that says final bill. I need to know if this bill is the final bill. No, I won't tell you my account number. Tell me if it's the final bill. I don't care if you can't see the account.
This goes on for a few minutes until she speaks in an utterly condescending tone.
I know it says final bill on it. I need to know if it means it's the final bill. Durr.
She gets off the phone muttering to herself.
How stupid are some people? How hard is it to tell me that a final bill is a final bill? That's all I needed to know, morons.
I'm so thankful I don't work with her anymore. I work at a sandwich shop. It's fairly well known, and a customer comes over for an order. Hello, what can I get for you today? Give me beef. Certainly, we have steak and cheese, big beef melt, or just plain roast beef. Just give me beef. What bread would you like? The customer points to a picture of bread on the sandwich unit. And is that 6-inch or foot long? Beef. Getting nowhere, I proceed to make the sandwich with just plain bread and plain beef. That's not what I want. I want the beef. This is beef. No, this one! The customer points to the turkey. This one here? And I'm pointing to the turkey. This is turkey. That's what I asked for. Give me that. I work at a service desk when a customer comes over. Hi, how are you today?
How much are your gates?
Well, that depends on what kind you're looking for. We've got light duty, heavy duty, wired filled for keeping smaller animals contained. We got corral panels, movable fences, and all sorts of stuff. What are you interested in?
I don't know. How much are they?
They range in price significantly, depending on which kind you'd like.
I don't know.
She just stares at me. Well, light and heavy duties range in size from 4 to 20 feet wide.
Yeah, that one. How much is it?
Ma'am, that's a range of 9 different sizes, all different prices. The customer just stares at me. I feel pressure to come up with something, even though they're not giving me any information to go on.
I don't know.
Well, for example, the 14-footer is this much. Would you like something much larger or perhaps smaller?
I don't know.
Then the customer's husband comes strolling up.
Hey, I've been looking for you. Did you get the information of what we're looking for?
Well, I was trying to find out how much one of those 16-foot light-duty gates are, but he,
hooking her thumb in my direction,
doesn't know.
All I could do was sit there quiet. I didn't know how to respond to that one. I'm at a drive-thru of a large fast food chain. After ordering my food, they tell me my total is $3.26. I have some change in my tray, so I pick up 26 cents so that I can get rid of some of it. I reached the first window.
What did you have?
The breakfast sandwich.
That's $3.25.
$3.25? I was told $3.26.
$3.25.
I put the penny back in the tray, and I give them $5.25, which should be $2 change back, right? Well, they give me back $1.99 and change. I thought you said $3.25.
Yeah, and that's your change.
You don't know math very well, do you? I'm buying a few things at a stationery shop. The cashier's in his early 20s, the same age as me. $5.70 please. I hand over a 6 in cash. Can you pay with a card today? I'm totally thrown off. I've never been asked that question before. No. It's just if you pay by cash, I gotta do change. Give me your card. And he holds out his hand for my card. Yeah, you have to do change. From where I'm standing, I can see the screen has gone blue, and the change equals 30 cents in massive white font. Look, for future reference, I suggest you pay by card. It's so much easier than cash. I would like my 30 cents now, please. He sighs dramatically, looks down at his drawer. He seems to think about it way too long. Then he presses a button, and a manager comes over. He looks at the manager like the whole thing is beneath him. It's 10 cents times 3, isn't it? Which one is the 10 cents? The manager comes up and just hands me the 30 cents. Just go on, man. I'm sorry. I work in a small office supply and copy shop. We provide services like printing, faxing, scanning, etc. A customer comes in asking to send a fax.
Hey, I need to fax some money. How do you do that?
Fax money?
Yeah, I need to send money to somebody, and it needs to go there right away. You fax here, right? I need to fax money.
Oh, do you mean you want a money transfer? We don't do money transfers here, but the nearby grocery store does.
Why can't I just give you the money to send through the fax? They'll get it, right?
That's not how faxes work.
Whatever.
This is one of the strangest customers I've ever encountered. They leave in a huff, still believing they could fax money, just thinking we're too lazy to do it. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this Fun with Facepalm. If you want more stories like this, you can go to the site listed below. You can find these stories and much more. If you have any facepalm stories yourself, you can send them to me at funwithfailure@gmail.com. A very special thanks to my patrons. And if you want to help support this channel, for just $1 a month, you can get advanced audio broadcast to download and listen to wherever you want. Every dollar helps me make this channel better for you. But if you're here just to listen, glad to have you. Keep commenting and enjoy. You all have a beautiful day. And just remember, have fun with your failures, or they'll have fun with you.